Masters. Tough game on paper, but the way you dealt with that, you must be delighted.
Yeah, obviously he took the first set and obviously coped with it very well. Just like, listen, I've been off a month. I've had one exhibition the whole month, and it was like I thought I was a wee bit rusty, and I think I proved it the first set. And after he won the first set, I kind of kicked on after that.
How do you then get ready? If you know there's a bit of a rust coming into the tournament, how do you then get yourself ready to then go and produce like the way you are?
Obviously, practice at home and be here early. I was here half an hour earlier than what I'm usually am, and obviously it benefited obviously for tonight. When you've had that whole month off, it's hard to obviously recharge. Well, the battery's recharged, but to obviously get going again, you haven't played in 4 weeks since the World. It's a wee bit tough, obviously. Straight in, it's not like it's a floor tournament. You're straight into a TV tournament, so I think dealt with it very good.
Obviously, big week for you. What's it like now that Premier League is inside? What was it like when
we can talk about it now?
What's it like when you got the call? Because you were like adamant, you was like not talking about. What was that moment like?
I cried. I definitely had a tear to myself. Obviously, I've been watching darts all my life since I was no age, and to get that phone call to say that I was in the Premier League, it was like kind of like it broke my heart, but didn't break my heart, if that makes sense. It was just, I was so shocked, obviously, that I got the phone call, but obviously everybody thought I was right for the job, and I'm happy to be in the Premier League.
Now you're going to call yourself elite?
Yeah. I'm one of the elite players now. Can finally call myself one of the elite players.
How excited are you though?
Oh, buzzing. Especially when it comes to Belfast, obviously. But not even regardless. My first night, obviously, I play Johnny. And I'm so buzzing regardless what the result's going to go. Just, I can obviously have my CV. I was a Premier League player, you know what I mean? So, not my last time, obviously, but just to experience it for the very, very first time, to be in the Premier League, the elite players, I am so buzzing for it. Thank you.
Well done, Josh. You said you were shocked there to get the call. Were you surprised that you were in?
Well, yeah, there was people who was higher in the rankings than me who I thought was going to get it, and obviously they didn't get the call up. So, whenever I got the phone call saying I was in it, I was in a massive buzz. So, yeah, of course it was. I didn't do anything individually properly. Obviously, I got a couple of semi-finals, but never won anything. I won the World Cup with Daryl, yes, but I didn't think that was enough to get me in, and I still don't think it was enough to get me in. But I think they just wanted me in, and I'm happy with the decision.
How does the phone call happen? Like, where are you when?
Sorry?
Where were you when you got the phone call?
I was sitting in my living room, and then I got the phone call. The first person I told me was my wife, but her
told
mum.
Your wife before you? Oh, the first person you
The first person I told was my wife, and her mum was sitting in the living room, and her brother was sitting in the living room too. We didn't obviously sign off to them. We watched Sky Sports, but obviously it was a bit delayed because of football reasons. It wasn't on TV, and then the two of them didn't even realise that it was in it. They were too busy on their phones, which was the funny thing. And then they found out. They just both looked at me like, "You're in it." I went, "Yeah, funny enough, I am actually." But yeah, but I was obviously. My first person I told my wife, and we were both very, very happy.
So you only get to know that you're in the Premier League 5-10 minutes before.
20 minutes.
20 minutes.
20 minutes. 20 minutes before it was announced to Sky Sports, and then it was delayed. So,
Cheers, John.
thank you.
That seemed a long 20 minutes. Are you waiting for?
No. It's just obviously I got the phone call from the manager saying you're in it. It wasn't like it was a long 20 minutes. It was obviously he got the phone call from Matt to say that was in it, and which I'm very, very grateful of. Thanks to Matt Porter. So yeah, and I'm looking forward to getting going.
Use this tournament as a little warm-up for the Premier League?
Oh yeah, well it's the only tournament we've got before the Premier League, so yeah, we're going to have to. So yeah, I'll just get me in Newcastle for that Premier League just to play my first night. I'm buzzing.
So, next is Rob's Cross. How do you feel about that?
It doesn't matter. We're all the best players in the world. We're here for a reason, so I have to go up there and do my job and beat them. So that's what I have to do.
Brilliant. Okay.
Cheers, Josh. Thanks, everyone.